Good afternoon from Fillmore, Utah. We have had a very lazy day today. We have not done much. We went out earlier. We went to the post office, got some stamps for some postcards, and got some postcards mailed out to our family. And we stopped at a little memorial. We drove around the cemetery. Brad knows the way to my heart. They're dead people. Yeah, it was a beautiful day. It was warm and we went out for a little bit, but we just rested. Tomorrow we're heading to St. George for the last 4 days of our trip, and then we will be in Vegas. But yeah, I made garbage taco soup. It is delicious. Garbage taco soup is when you have tacos or you have a party that you're serving tacos or nachos type thing, and then you basically throw everything together in a pot, a little bit of milk, and it's just usually the most delicious soup you've ever had in your entire life. And it is. It's really good. It's kind of spicy, but it's really good. So yeah, not much happened today. Not much else went on. So we're gonna leave in the morning and head to St. George.
This military memorial we found in downtown Fillmore lists over 5,000 military men and women that served from around Fillmore and the surrounding areas.
All right, babe, what you got?
So at that little Swiss village the other day, it was Gosner's. It was like an outlet store. And we bought some milk, and they're in little cartons that says it's great for school lunch or breakfast or even food preparedness. So this one is actually root beer milk. So I am curious if this will taste like a root beer float. And I'm hoping it does, because I love root beer floats. And it's just a little pop-top container.
And it wasn't so much an outlet, it was their factory store, because they had a huge factory there, and then they sold all this stuff, and that was where I got my squeaky cheese. And I, of course, will not be trying this.
It tastes just like a root beer float. It's good, I like it. Good, good, good.
Good morning from Fillmore. We are just filling up gas and heading out. It's about 11 o'clock, a little bit after. We are heading to St. George today for the last 4 days of our trip down, and then we will be in Vegas. We're super excited to get settled. We hope to make one stop on the way down today. It's a pretty short drive. It's about 2 hours to our stop, and then another half hour past that to our campground. So yeah, we're gonna keep trucking. Here comes my love. Babe.
We did.
Good job. I'm snacking. We made it to Leeds. We're about a half hour from our stop for the night, and we're going to go tour a ghost town, museum type thing. Fargo Bank in Silver Leaf, Utah. It's Leeds now, but in 1885 to 1886, I think, silver boomed here, and they had about 2,000 residents, and the miners mined silver out of sandstone of all things, and they were paid $4 for a 10-hour day, and she said that equates to about $250 a day, which is pretty good money. And they have an awesome little museum here, because this Wells Fargo is still building, and then they have Wells Fargo building is still standing. It's made of stone, so it's pretty durable. They also have a really awesome walking tour that we can go around the outside. It's kind of a ghost town because the higher ups finally decided they didn't want to pay the $4 anymore. That was way too high. So the miners just slowly left, and when the miners leave, and that's the basis, the reason that the town is there, the town dried up and everyone left. Yeah, so we're gonna go walk around outside, and they have a really awesome museum in here. We watched the video, gave us a little tour, and it's really, really awesome. Check it out if you can.
So this is a strong box that they would put all their gold and silver in, or whatever, money, items of value on a stagecoach, and it would sit in the front underneath the passenger. And the passenger was the one that always had the gun, because of course the driver was driving. So he was the one that would protect the strong box. And that is where we get the term shotgun from, because he would have a shotgun with him to protect the valuables and ward off bandits. She made a funny point, our tour guide. It was funny that they shot this off when it's just a wooden box and you could have just smashed it. Kind of funny. It is really, really beautiful up here. So I'm guessing I was wrong on my dates earlier. I don't remember what they were. But in 1879, so this was Main Street, this whole area here. In 1879, there was a big fire that came through and destroyed all of these buildings. This building here is a reconstruction, and just past it is the bank where we were just at, and the fire stopped when it got to the bank. So these were old mercantile stores, businesses. That recreated structure there was a hotel. It was called the Waldorf Astoria of Utah. Had a restaurant and rooms, businesses. And the tour goes clear over there, and we're gonna go back down Main Street on that side. Okay, so I was showing you some little lizards that we just saw, and then I realized that my camera wasn't on. But I was saying, thankfully they're small. And it brings me to my fun fact for today, which is about chameleons. And their tongues are twice the length of their bodies, which may not seem amazing, but that would be like if our tongues were 10 to 12 feet long. And that's weird. And it also brings me to my joke of the day, which is, what do you call it when a chameleon cannot change color? A reptile dysfunction. You can see a diorama of the town. There's the Wells Fargo building where we were. This one was the one that was reconstructed, rebuilt. Those were the tall walls. He said Chinatown was over that way. The Chinese did a lot of the laundries and medicines, different things like that. They were not allowed to work in the mills because they worked too cheaply, or in the mines. There's a church. We are on the Utah Tech University campus. We are seeing a play tonight. It's called Men in Boats. And so far from what we can tell, they're all going to be girls. But hey, equality and all that, right? We're super excited.
we had a great time at our play. It was different, but it was fun, and it was a good time, and yeah, it was good. They did a really good job. It was all girls, which made it kind of more fun too, but it was great. And then we went to a place called Spilled Milk and Cereal, maybe, I don't know, but it was Brad's two favorite things, cereal and ice cream, and yeah, it was pretty good. He surprised me with what he got. I would have picked something different, but it was just what he was in the mood for, and we ended up actually getting the same thing, almost. But it was really good. Yeah, so we're back now, and tomorrow we're gonna go to church and just take it easy. It's Sunday, and maybe we'll show you around the campground tomorrow. It's so new. It's a very nice resort in southern St. George. It's so new on the satellite image. It's like barren desert. There is nothing here, but it is really nice, and we'll show you around tomorrow. So come back then, join us as we keep finding our way.